今日好難得啦，邀請到兩位小姐啦，一位咧就係啱啱畢業嘅，就啱啱升大學。叫做 Chloe， 一位咧就 Natalie 讀緊 Year 11嘅。咁我咧就想訪問下佢哋嘅讀書心得啦，或者一啲心路歷程嘅，因為所有家長咧都係好緊張啲小朋友考高考嘅。咁我就將個咪交俾佢哋介紹下自己讀緊乜啦，同埋佢哋都可以交流下喎，因為啱啱相隔都係1-2年嘅啫。
Hi, I'm Natalie. 我而家讀緊 IB, currently in 11年班 Year 11, and I'll take English, Langlit, Chinese HL, Chi-B HL.Math, AISL, Econ, Bio, and Chem.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I did the IB. I did HL Bio, Chem, Business Management, and SL, English Langlit, French B, and Math AA.
跟住你而家點樣準備考試啊 Natalie？
我有陣時溫書，定期咁溫書。
Consistency. 我之前呢 Year 11, I was in the trenches because I had to learn how to study in a way that was working for me. And everyone has their own way of studying. So if you see something online, it might not work for you, and that's okay. So you just have to test everything to see what works for you. For me, what worked best was different for every subject. But for my best subject, biology, I would pre-learn my material before it was taught in class, and then like reabsorb it when the teacher would teach it in class, and then make flashcards, and then just as early as possible once you just covered the content. Because past papers is when you can truly see or test if you actually know what you're doing. You don't really need notes for me because
Your daily schedule， 你個每一個流程咧，由起身開始，你會點樣分配你啲時間啊？
because my parents kept moving house, it was different. But I would wake up and go to school, and then after school I would go do my workout. It's very important. And then I would go home and eat and then study or go tutor.
咁你幾點瞓覺啊？
幾點瞓覺？大概唔會早過10點，唔會遲過3點。
3點
That's the limit. That's the limit.
咁 Chloe 你幾點瞓㗎平時？
I've never pulled an all-nighter, so don't pull an all-nighter because it's bad for you, except for some people who can do it. But I never pulled an all-nighter. 最遲我會瞓 at like 1
1點
because I would just shut off after 1. But the best time was like 11 or something.
即係11點。咁我見點解你可以識自動自覺溫書嘅？
Because no one pushed me. I only was the only person pushing myself. I think it really has to come intrinsically and not from external pressure. Even though it may help, but it's just gonna ruin the person who's being pressured.
咁啊 Natalie 咧？
I feel like if parents 俾得越多壓力，啲小朋友就唔會溫書㗎啦。So the pressure needs to come from yourself and like from your own kid.
咁你個 parents 有冇俾壓力你？
就係冇，所以我就會有自己嘅 own standards in 讀書。
咁你會唔會覺得佢哋唔理你㗎？
唔會，cause like they'll support me in different other ways. Like
係
for
咪？
example, when I was studying, they were gonna cook for me, and sometimes when 佢見到我溫得太有書，佢會帶我出街。So that's why you gotta have a balance. Don't study your entire day. Have some free time off. Yeah.
咁啊家姐，你啲 parents 有冇俾壓力你㗎？
No, they didn't really care about my studying. They just said, especially my dad, he just did this
All the time.
too.
哦，
So it's really good. They actually never really knew what I was doing until after I finished it, and they still don't really know. But it's okay.
You can probably
I
ask
just
what
did it.
grade my dad. You can probably ask my dad what grade I am in currently. He won't know.
但係你Natalie，你今年考 pre 即係考大學嗰個分嘅，你緊唔緊張啊？唔緊張。
What kind of question?
咁如果有啲小朋友好緊張，咁你會有咩建議俾佢哋咧？
I'll just start. It's not that deep. I know it sounds like really bad advice.
Maintain balance in your grades, but also having fun. Don't fully commit, as in don't try too hard and cry every night and then like pull a lot of all-nighters just to get disappointed by your own grade. Cause I'd rather have fun and be disappointed over my grades than be trying to be studying.
To not be stressed, you first have to do things that actually challenge you. Studies are challenging, but you need to experience physical like pressure. You need to do exercise. You need to push yourself. You need to live outside of your studies because studying should never be your only goal in life and should never be the only thing that you do. So work out more. Realize that you can do other things apart from studying, and realize that everything happens for a reason and you can only control what you can control. So just take everything one step at a time and don't think too far ahead, because I always made that mistake. So just focus on what you can do now to improve your next second or minute or day or whatever. Just keep going, and if you need to take a break, that's also fine. I had many burnout moments, but you can just keep going.
咁如果有啲家長問我啲小朋友成日掛住打機啊，一叫佢温書佢就會發脾氣呢？
其實咧，我啲 friend 好多都打機，但係佢哋成績都仲好過我，咁我唔打機嘅。
係嘛？即係你覺得打機
所以你
會聰明過唔打機可能？
打機你有自制能力，但係人哋你可能講你仔女冇自制能力，但係其實佢背後可能有温書，或者佢已經明白咗，而打機只係一個娛樂，所以你唔應該咁樣 ban 佢哋去。
咁如果佢打咗好耐機，咁家長就同佢講：喂，夠啦，温書啦。咁你覺得家長應該用咩方法同佢講呢？
你唔好 force 佢，你可能俾佢打一個 overnighter，like 打24小時，睇下佢會唔會打悶。佢肯定會好悶，而學會教訓。
打24個鐘，即係話你打24個鐘咁嘛。
Like just let them learn by themselves, because a lot of the people in my grade, they didn't try until like IB, and they kind of realized themselves that they actually need to focus because they realized their future is kind of dependent on like how they do now-ish. If you're planning to do the traditional university route, it kind of is dependent, and everyone around them starts focusing, and then automatically they start to focus as well, because peer pressure is like the biggest thing that will change people, especially at this age.
嗱，你講啦，話同學嘅感染係好緊要。咁如果我係讀傳統學校，全部同學都好緊張，全部返學都淨係讀書，由朝讀到晚，你又有咩建議俾佢哋呢？
Be like a healthy person and do something else other than studying, because I know you'll feel like really terrible and be like, oh my god, everyone's having so much time. But honestly, no one can focus for that long. Like, you can't just be locked in every single second of the day. It just doesn't work like that. You need time off where you can come back and like actually give your 100% rather than like stretching it out and you give like 20% for like 10 hours.
咁你覺得一日裏邊有幾多個 percent 係讀書，幾個 percent 係唔係讀書嘅時間呢？大概
You can't force it. There's an actual timeline or routine.
Like, you really have to listen to yourself. And sometimes you will tell yourself the wrong thing because you want to like scroll or whatever. But like, you can't just be the same. I mean, you could have a routine every day, which is great. But I think the most important thing is consistency. Like, just do like even 5 minutes a day is better than like you cramming it all before the test, like 2 days before. Then like, you know, just be consistent.
我見到你呢IB 嗰陣時，你都有畫個圖連喺個台面嘅，嗰啲係有冇幫到手呢？即係個 schedule 咁樣。
My 44 poster, I don't know why. I didn't believe in myself enough to put 45. So I ended up getting a 44, which in the most like stupid way possible for my EE. But I think not manifestation, but like believing in yourself is really important, and like affirming yourself that you can actually do something difficult. And like I had a poster on my wall that had IB 44 in it, and I think like the visualization thing really works.
係啊，我見嗰陣時家姐畫咗個圖啦，又寫咗啲 subjects 啦，又寫咗啲 target 嘅分數啦，又話寫咗啲將來想讀邊一間啦，跟住又係佢嗰陣時當時你個目標係44分都係啊，但係有少少咁樣啦。咁阿 Nettie 咧，你點樣 set 你個目標啊？
梗係45分啦，但係 needs to be reasonable。
你有冇寫個 vision board 㗎？
I didn't. 我有寫我2026嘅 vision board. I have a 2026 bingo, and for now I record my feelings and my emotions every single day. Like I had like a feeling log, or like, and it's currently pretty good. Like there's one blue, which is like a really like relatively worst day, but there's only one. But then most of them are like orange, yellow, which are really good. So
I journaled in year 11, like grade 11. It really helped. Journaling really helps, and writing like that you are happy with what you've done today, and that trying to think of how you can be better tomorrow, or like saying things like you can even like sound so silly, but like you can do this. It helps. And like just trying to like have a very specific and like smart goal for how you're gonna improve or like achieve your big goal is really important. You can't just have a goal and you could just look at it, but you have to actually write out like the steps you're gonna take to achieve it, and say who you will become, and you'll start changing your habits and your thoughts, and you will achieve it.
咁我想問下，有啲同學仔如果佢唔知將來想做乜呢，你覺得應該點樣去 discover， 或者啲家長可以點樣幫佢 discover 將來可以做乜啊？
唔好急，千祈唔好急。Cause right now I'm in year 11 and 我今年就要報大學 but then 我今年先諗好我會想做咩 and it will eventually come to you. So if right now you're not sure, don't be stressed. Even if 你周圍啲 auntie uncle 喺度問你 don't be stressed by them, cause you'll know one day。
但係而家見到啲十歲、11歲已經啲家長好緊張，咁你有啲咩 advice 俾佢哋
To the parents 唔好緊張，你唔好 stress 你啲 kids，千祈唔好 stress 你啲 kids。
如果家長話我想佢集中啲嘅，咁你會點啊？
唔好掉去補習班，補習班你要係揾到個可能叫佢啲 friend 同佢一齊溫書。
即係 unless 佢想補佢就 OK。
Yeah，
就係
unless 佢
force 佢
好自願咁補，咁就
家長翻到屋企呢，就成日見到個小朋友打機唔溫書，你作為家長或者作為小朋友，你覺得應該要點樣處理？
Low key 11 go have fun. But sorry, you don't want to hear that. Just you make the process enjoyable for them to actually want to do it. And
我想講咧，即係其實如果你揾到你中意做嘅嘢，譬如你個小朋友可能中意打機，或者中意做運動，或者中意踢波，咁你要俾佢哋有呢個娛樂時間，因為 after 佢哋踢波，佢哋可能會感覺到一個 urgency 去温書，而佢哋就會自動自覺咁温書。
唔係喎，有啲家長話佢打好耐機喎，一叫佢停就發脾氣喎。咁如果你係家長，你會點樣去說服個小朋友唔好打機呢？
唔係唔好打機，但係減少打機。可能你 set 一個 timeline 俾佢，like one step at a time。即係可能佢第一日可能打1個鐘，然後你慢慢減到佢可能每日打30分鐘咁，then it's already progress。
咁我見你哋嚟緊而家都係大考啦、高考啦，你哋點樣去處理自己啲壓力啊？或者你覺得啲壓力係啲咩？壓力來自哪裏啊？
pressure just comes from, for me personally, it comes from if I know I have to do something important, but I don't have the organized steps or a clear vision on how I'm going to achieve it. So, for example, my finals for university, I know I have a lot to study for, but I'm not clear on what exactly I have to do and when I'm going to do it. That's what makes me stressed, is this organization. That's stress to me. It's just like, an organization. So I feel like breaking things down to very simple steps really helps me manage stress, but also exercise. I will talk about that later.
咁啊 Natalie 咧？
Like cramming deadlines, like building up deadlines on like the same day, cause usually 到 IB 到3年班，你啲 deadlines 會越嚟越多，and 佢哋要做嘅 it's usually spread out in like a really long duration or like probably 2 or 3 months for assignments, so you can't finish at the last minute, so you gotta maybe not procrastinate on deadlines.
咁你話運動啊，唔係讀書嘅嘢，你真係 specific 係指啲乜嘢啊？去平衡你個study life 啊？
I play frisbee and pickleball, so that's one of something I really enjoy doing, cause sports give that adrenaline, and after sports 我會突然之間好 cause like after sports 我就唔想讀嘅，因為 like 我已經係 like away from my phone for a few hours, so I would then go to study without my phone and I forget going online and stuff.
I think exercise or physical like activity that's actually strenuous, it kind of reminds you like you can actually do hard things apart from studying, and it stimulates you physically, makes your body actually tired, how it's meant to actually be, and not just mentally tired from studying. It also releases hormones that are really good for you, like endorphins, which, you know, it also, for me, it like makes me want to study because I feel accomplished, I feel satisfied. Like my dopamine has come from exercise and not my phone. But for exercise, I've been doing functional fitness the whole IB every day, even during exams. It sounds weird, but you genuinely have to keep it up even during exams. Although it seems like you're wasting your time, you're really not. You're kind of like helping yourself have a reset, and it's really good for you. But other things include Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, which are really good for stress relief as well.
我都曾經咧同阿女講過，哇，好多運動都好激嘅。我話最好唔好玩打拳，佢而家真係去咗玩打拳，即係所以咧千祈唔好講唔好乜嘢，啲小朋友通常 eventually 都會做。咁你見到有冇啲小朋友或者同學仔，當佢面對好大壓力嗰陣時，佢哋係點㗎？
Some of my friends stress eat, and it's not a bad thing. 如果你中意食嘢嘅話，你有壓力嘅時候不斷食嘢，
咁跟住咧？
咁就會減到壓。
哦，咁咪會肥咯。
咁你唔會好肥啊嘛。
Wait, I think you might be cancelled if you say that.
咁我想問有啲乜嘢你俾啲家長建議，當你見到啲小朋友喺咩狀態，就要去關注一下佢哋個 mental health 啊。
When they start losing their social life.
Yes, when they start just being in their room by themselves, they need to get outside. Like your kid needs to go outside at least once a day. Especially like if they have a study break, don't let them just like a hermit in their room. Like that's terrible. Yeah, go outside, sweat a little.
如果有個家長話如果小朋友唔想做運動又唔想喐呢，淨係想喺屋企打機呢，你會點樣去 encourage 佢哋啦？
Have a limit, I mean. 即係你打機你都要，你又唔係唔可以打。 打，但係你真係唔可以成日打。
真係有人唔想去？
應該冇人。
我唔知係個家長唔俾佢去，而佢寧願喺間房啊，定還是佢係唔滿意個屋企啊，定點啊？總之有啲家長係咁樣 feedback 話俾我聽咯嚇，所以我都唔知實際係咩情況。
總之你越唔想你個小朋友打機，佢就會越打得多啲機，因為佢有個限制，而佢會可能半夜3更偷雞打機咁樣。
咁我另一個啦，而家大家好多小朋友都會出去玩咧，尤其是青春時期啦。咁如果佢夜晚去街去到唔翻屋企，你覺得係咩心態呢啲？
Let them learn the hard way. There's no beating peer pressure. If they're friends with the wrong people, then you just have to let them learn. They will come back eventually, don't worry. But just make sure they're safe. Just let them trust you enough for them to tell you where they are and what they're like. Don't be like, oh my god, never go out, you cannot do that. Then they'll start going out and hide it from you. So just be supportive. Tell them that you understand and that you're like, you want them to be safe. That's your main goal, right? Just tell them like it's okay if you're out in Langguifang. Just tell me where you are. Like you can even pick them up or something. That's what my dad did, which was good. Like I would always feel fine telling him where I was, what I was doing, and that's like the best outcome you could possibly have instead of like your kids just going out and not telling you anything or like sneaking out.
I agree 100%。
咁又啦，有啲小朋友好緊張翻學啦，好面對唔到翻學，又都選擇唔翻學，咁你係家長你會點啊？你有冇啲同學仔係咁啦？
我啲同學仔係因為讀 IB，所以就越嚟越唔想翻學，只係可能前一日有 deadline， 趕完 deadline， 跟住凌晨4點幾先瞓，先做完，咁佢又想可能下一日如果冇咁多堂嘅話，就想休息一日咯。
咁有啲直情唔想翻學，覺得學校好 miserable， 好唔想面對咯。
揾社工傾，揾社工傾，或者係同like parents 就要同小朋友傾偈咯。
咁你覺得學校啲社工係咪幫到？
Try to understand them. You can't like you need to try to talk to them and understand why they don't want to go to school. There's always going to be a reason. You can't just be like go to because you don't know what the problem is. Like they might be having some like worse issues or like mental things like bothering them that they need to talk about with someone. So you can't force them.
咁你有冇見過啲同學仔係考高考去有壓力啦，唔想翻學啦？有冇㗎？咁佢哋最終係點樣解決㗎？
You're gonna get through it as long as you just be calm. Like it's hard to be calm, but like just keep telling yourself that you're gonna get through it. Like everyone else has done it and you can do it too.
咁你
You just
覺
have
得
to keep
佢哋個家長應該點樣嘅態度去同佢哋相處，或者點樣去鼓勵佢哋呢？
supportive.
我哋成日講 supportive。
Just stop yelling at them, just try to like instead of getting mad at them for not doing something, try to understand why. You can't just yell at them for everything. You have to actually try to be empathetic and try to understand them, because there's no point in just being angry at them. That's just going to make it worse and drift them further apart from you as a parent. You have to just, if they don't want to talk to you, find someone else who will talk to them. It's not personal, but just they need to be understood rather than get yelled at.
咁你想個父母係即係多啲同你傾偈啊，少啲同你傾偈，仲唔好煩你喺學業上邊，你哋會點睇啊？
睇下個小朋友想跟佢哋嘅意願。
睇住個 flow，
Like don't force conversations, but then like hold on, ask about their day or like see if they're in a good mood, or else like if not, if they don't want to talk, do something else.
Ask them what they need instead of trying to enforce your own opinions onto them. Maybe that day they don't want anyone like to bother them. Maybe they're trying really hard to focus for something. Like just like cut them some fruits or something,
切佢食生果或者按下摩咁係咪啊？
Yeah.
好啊，咁我想問你哋覺得考大學難唔難啊？或者你哋 IB 學校咧考大學入到大學嘅百分比多唔多啊？淨全部都入到㗎，基本上。
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to answer this. It's not as hard as you think, actually. It's fine. You just need to, well, it depends for every person, because everyone is applying to different unis. But I applied to UK and Hong Kong. Don't stress about it. I think it's okay. It's genuinely, it was very serious for me at the time. Like I thought it was like the biggest thing ever, but looking back it was like so chill.
係喎，有啲學生即係話高考係一切啊，即係佢哋會擺得呢個考試係好重要，好重要。唔得就真係大鑊㗎啦。
It's actually not that deep. Like
咁你不如
genuinely
解釋一下，你點解認為高考唔係生命個所有？因為有啲學生真會覺得呢個考試係佢哋個 life， 即係佢哋覺得呢個考試失敗就以後都失敗。你會點樣去同佢哋講呢番
？That's kind of crazy to say. Looking back when I'm in uni now, because there's so many people who just come in after doing something else. Like so many people take gap years. You can always reapply. You can do another degree and come back to the degree you actually want to do. Like you can change careers. You can work somewhere in whatever. Like so many. You can just work somewhere and like enjoy life. Just it's like actually not that deep. Your grades
即係就話
matter, but
分
not
數
that much.
分數雖然可能有機會考到大學，但係就算分數唔好，亦都有好多出路，或者好多補救，或者再考過，或者亦都可以再讀多年，即係好多方法，係咪咁啊？
Yeah, you will always get where you want if you actually just keep going. It doesn't matter.
咁好似譬如
Rejection is redirection.
Rejection is redirection. We learn from failure 係咪咁啊？咁你點睇啊 Natalie？
I agree.
你 agree 咩啫？你講下你啲想法。
我覺得即係而家呢個世代咧，好多 AI 嘅嘢可以取代到，所以如果你而家讀一個科，你讀完4年之後咧，你諗住喺嗰度揾工作，但係可能已經啲 robot 已經喺度幫你做緊嘢，so
just
yeah.
do whatever.
Just do whatever. Exactly.
Like
咁我想問你哋恐唔恐懼啊
驚唔
AI？
驚
你哋就算覺得咁辛苦讀完大學啦，你驚唔驚 AI 時代會令到你哋好難揾工啊？
Hell no, bro. AI, bro. We humans created AI, so we can literally shut it out, shut it down, shut it.
is good, but like it's not gonna help me tackle a horse or a sheep or a cow. I'm sorry. Just it's fine if you have a passion. You should just stick to it because passion will always defeat AI.
咁我想問啦，如果我小朋友未知佢個 passion 係點，你點樣可以 discover 呢樣嘢
I said it just now. Literally, don't rush it, bro.
？Don't rush。
Don't rush.
Don't pressure them into finding something because they're just gonna find something random and like pretend they like it and then they don't actually like it. So just tell them just try everything.
Don't force your kids to time come.
Oh, I played the harp. It's actually because I only liked it. I was never forced to do any exams. I played it for leisurely purposes and like de-stressing. And I feel like that's a really important thing to have, like things that can help you de-stress during your exams. Because when I was like feeling a bit like annoyed, I would just whip out the harp and be like, so like.
好多家長都唔知點解同啲小朋友溝通唔到噶嘛。
It's just because like sometimes the kids just feel like you don't understand them, so they just don't bother telling you.
咁點樣可以 advice 俾啲家長去 pretend understand 個小朋友呢？
That's so bad. Pretend is crazy. The fact that you said that just says a lot.
Never pretend. Rule 1, never pretend. That's number
咁你
1.
教啲家長點樣去 understand 小朋友？
跟上潮流.
Just like be patient and just like you don't have to know what they're doing, but just like be like if you want to talk or like do you need anything? Yeah, just be there.
Just be there。
Don't be like
你會唔會申請啊？
我唔會，
點解啊？
因為我覺得我冇本事去申請獎學金。
唔係啊，家姐嗰陣時都冇乜信心嘅喎。
Doesn't matter. I have 自知之明.
low key. I kind of needed the grades for that though. It's only because like I had a good enough predicted grade that like I was like okay then I'll try. Just try everything. Just be prepared to fail. Enjoy failing. Like just like try. You'd have nothing to lose. Just try. That's something I've learned. It's really helpful. Just try. I didn't think I was gonna get that that scholarship. I just did it and I got it. So if you don't try, that's like even worse. Like you're not even you get 0. If you try, at least you get some experience.
係啊，咁我今日多謝你啦，多謝 Natalie 啦，又多謝 Chloe 啦。Chloe 聽日都返英國繼續讀書啦。咁我哋都祝大家嘅嚟緊考試啦，或者升學嘅小朋友咧，都係好 relax 係咪咁啊？你不如講一個 conclusion 俾家長同埋小朋友聽，佢哋應該點樣啦？
記住 follow 呢個 account，因為佢有好多 update。
Jago Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Go have your first free trial class because it genuinely changed my life and it will change yours too. I really love Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and you should definitely try it
你好多
because
嘢都 love 嘅喎，你樣都玩。
Do what you love.
and what you love could be Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. So
家長對住啲小朋友就係咁就得㗎啦。
confidence builds confidence. You actually experience pressure, like real pressure, danger, fake danger, physical activity, and it makes you realize that other things matter. Studying is try Jago Brazilian
即係人
Jiu-Jitsu.
生裏邊有好多嘢緊要過讀書係咪？
係
一個 life 啦、experience 啦、do what you like 啦，係咪啊？
係
讀書其實個部分係咪好少嘅真係？
係
One of the sports, my favorite sport is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It changed my life because it gave me confidence, resilience. It helped me experience real danger, well, in a controlled environment, and real pressure and how to deal with pressure in a safe way, and it really helped me like be stronger with dealing with pressure, not like fail so easily.
咁我想問，除咗呢一個你咁中意嘅 sports，其實媽咪都擔心嘅，要碌嚟碌去又蹬親。咁你仲有咩其他正 常啲運動建議啊？
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is Sing Sung. It's like really good. It's niche also, and you just become 10 times cooler. But another thing I did is F45 functional fitness. Yeah, and high rocks training. F45 Wang Chuk Hang.
Too tough 啊，係咯，咁多謝家姐分享啦，多謝 Natalie 啦，祝你考試成功嚇。你記住去去報名獎學金啊，祝你45分啊。
多謝
OK
多謝
Do better than me for the EE.
好
Yeah, do better
Don't
than-
do world studies EE.
對住啲小朋友就係咁樣得㗎啦，係咪咁啊？
Yeah.
我就係識咁樣啫。